Hello friends, how are you? Thanks for coming back to my channel and watching my video again. Uh, in case you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to it. In my videos, I basically tell you about various economic and financial terms, which we as a common man use in our daily language, and which are very beneficial for you as a layman, or as an expert. So in today's video, I will tell you about the term economic cycle. So what is economic cycle and how it works? So I will tell you, I will explain you the term economic cycle. So economic cycle basically is the fluctuation of economy between the periods of expansion, that is growth, and contraction, that is recession. So basically it's a fluctuation of economy between growth and recession. So that is called economic cycle. Factors such as domestic product, that is GDP, interest rates, total employment, and consumer spending can help to determine the current stage of economic cycle. So these are the factors that determine the current stage of the economic cycle. What are these factors? These are the GDP. This is number one is GDP, the gross domestic product, the interest rate, total employment, and consumer spending. So by the analysis of that, we can easily make out whether the economy is in growth phase or in recession phase or in the contraction phase. The four stages of economic cycle. So I will tell you how the economic cycle works. Now I will tell you that. So the four stages of economic cycle are also referred to as the business cycle. These four stages are expansion, peak, contraction, and through. So I have the chart prepared here with me. So this is basically the expansion, that is the progress. The tip of that is the peak. This is the peak, and after that it starts coming down, that is the recession or contraction, and it reaches the end, that is the through. This is the last phase of the economic cycle, and after this it starts going, it gains the momentum, and it starts the economy starts to grow, or expansion phase. So this is basically the economic cycle, the phase from progress to peak to recession to through. So this is basically the economic cycle. These are the four stages of economic cycle. One is the expansion, peak, contraction, and through. So uh, during the expansion phase, the economy experiences relatively rapid growth. Interest rates tend to be low, and production increases, and inflationary pressures build. So these are the characteristics of the growing economy. So during the cycle when the economy grows, basically the interest rates tend to be low, production increases, rapid growth, and inflationary pressure builds. So this is the characters of the growing economy. The peak of the cycle is reached. As I told you, this is the peak. So the peak of the cycle is reached. The economic cycle is reached uh, when growth hits its maximum rate. So after this rate, after this point, the economy stands to, or economy starts to, it starts to recede, or there is a contraction phase. The peak of the cycle is reached when, as I told you, the peak of the cycle is reached when the growth hits the maximum rate. Peak growth typically creates some imbalances when the economy reach the peak rate. It creates some imbalances in economy that needs to be corrected. So these are the imbalances. I can say, as I said, the inflationary pressure builds. The interest rates tend to to decrease. So these are the imbalances that the growth of the growth phase of the economy creates. So to check that, or to monitor that, or to control that, the economy it starts receding. So that is called the contraction phase. So the correction occurs through a period of contraction. When growth slows, employment falls, and prices stagnate. So the stagnation of the price basically checks the inflationary pressure. The through of the cycle is reached when the economy hits a low point and the growth begins to recover. So at the end of the cycle, the economy the cycle, it reaches the through, that is the end phase of the cycle, and after that, it starts to gain momentum again, and it starts progressing again. So this is basically the whole how the whole economic cycle works. I hope you would have understand the term economic cycle. In case you still have any query regarding the same, write to me in my comment section. I will come back to you with the answer. And for please do subscribe to my channel. I will in future also, I will keep on posting some good videos on financial and economic terms. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you very much.